While Sugar Ray is known for their hits Fly, Someday, and other mid-tempo classics, there was a time where Mark and his crew were on the verge of being one of hard rock's new crop of stars. It's coming up on 20 years since the release of their heavy debut album titled Lemonade and Brownies. That record featured the hard rock single Mean Machine, and the video had Mark ice skating around half naked playing hockey. We asked Mark if there were any plans next year to celebrate 20 years of their Atlantic Records debut album.
It's crazy that we're coming up on the 20th anniversary of Lemonade and Brownies. And I know it's quite popular for bands to go out and celebrate those records, but they usually celebrate records that had commercial success, like maybe Super Unknown by Soundgarden kind of changed the landscape of music. Lemonade and Brownies was for a very select audience in particular, but people that listen to that record love that record. It's certainly my favorite record we ever made. Had no hits on it, but you can tell the attitude. We were like kids in a candy store making music. You know, we were trying a little bit of hip hop. We were trying, some soul and R&B tracks, punk tracks. It was all over the place. And it was a real sort of love letter to our influences. And it was the one that we kind of grew up and had to learn to write songs. We got signed to Atlantic Records and had 2 songs. We lied like hell to them and said we had a bunch more. And so we had to make a record and write a record. And I think that record gave us the inspiration that we could do it. Seeing a live recreation of that record, I doubt that'll happen anytime soon. There's a lot of like tracks and loops that DJ Lethal from House of Pain put on that that would require flutes and all sorts of things to recreate. So I'm not saying never, but I'm pretty much going to guarantee you now for the 20th anniversary.
While fans may not get to hear many tracks from that album on Sugar Ray's Under the Sun tour, they can still revisit the 90s by going to see the show, which also features Blues Traveler, Smash Mouth, and Uncle Kracker. Mark will also take his talent to the small screen as the Sci-Fi Channel is set to air Sharknado 2, the second one, on July 30th at 9 p.m.
My daddy said, son, you're gonna drive and drinking. Main machine! Main machine!